It is time to count down the top 10 best hero star cards. Remember people, these are just my opinions, so let me know your opinions in the comments section as always, but without further ado, let's get into it. Kicking things off, we've got For the Rebellion for Princess Leia. This is where whenever Leia Organa defeats an enemy trooper, she regains 20 health, and whenever she defeats an enemy villain, she regains even more, and the health regenerated at epic level is 100. Now I know a few different heroes have these star cards where they can regen health with kills, however I find it to be most effective with Princess Leia. As this is my personal order, this might be down to the reason that she is my favourite light side hero. Alternative methods for Iden Versio is at today's number 9 spot. This is where Iden's TL50 can use its alternate fire more frequently, and the increased frequency is 25% at epic level. I know a lot of people don't like Iden, but one of the reasons I love her so much on this game is because of her secondary fire. The best time to use this is probably in a crowded area in Galactic Assault, for example. If you keep on firing this down, which you can do a lot with this star card, you're going to get lots and lots of kills. Multi-traps for Bossk is at today's number 8 spot. This is where Bossk throws out 2 additional proximity mines that have a larger detonation radius, and the increased detonation area is 25% at epic level. Most of you will know that I had to get a card related to Bossk's glorious devices on this list somewhere because I just love them so much in this game. The proximity mines are already a lethal ability in Battlefront 2, but with 2 more mines and a larger detonation radius, you're just not going to be able to escape Bossk. Intense Barrage for Boba Fett is up next, and this is where the rocket barrage fires faster, increasing the total number of rockets fired, and the additional rockets at epic level is 4. Now a few months ago this would have been much higher on the list, potentially in the top 3, however it has received a few nerfs and I do like that because it is a lot more balanced now. I just love the way Boba plays now in Battlefront 2, and if you're ever struggling in game you can just use the Intense Barrage star card on top of the Rocket Barrage, fire it at heroes, it does a lot of damage and it wipes out a lot of infantry at once. Airburst for Han Solo is the next star card here today, and this is where the detonate charge will deal bonus damage if detonated before attaching to a surface, and the damage increase is 20% at epic level. If you've watched me for a while you will know how much I love Han Solo's detonate charge, and I also love to detonate it before it hits a surface, because usually when you're in a tight situation and the enemy is coming towards you, that's what you've got to do. So the fact that this star card does bonus damage not only stops enemies coming towards you, but will most likely silence them for good if it kills them. In Full Control for Emperor Palpatine, where his lightning attacks drain less stamina and at epic level the reduced stamina drain is 16%, is up next. Even after patch 1.2, Palpatine is still a deadly hero and you need as much lightning as possible with him. That's what this card gives you. It's pretty simple really, the more stamina you have, the more unlimited power you can throw at your enemies. And sticking with Palpatine, up next we've got Lightning Reach, where his lightning attacks have increased range, and the increased range at epic level is 30%. This will allow you to use that unlimited power from very good ranges, so you're not going to necessarily have to be very close to your enemies to take them out in game. More stamina with the last star card combined with better range is a lethal combination, and easily one of my favourite combinations in the entire game. Name Your Poison for Bossk is at today's number 3 spot, and this is where Bossk will regain a small amount of health each second he stays within the cloud of the Dioxis grenade, and the health per second is 30 at epic level. Bossk can already regenerate to maximum health at any point in the game, so the fact that he can do that quicker by placing down one of his abilities is a great feature. If you think about it, this does 2 things in one, because not only does it damage your enemies, but it heals you at the same time. This is easily my favourite healing card in Battlefront 2. Just missing out on today's number 1 spot, we've got Relentless Firing for Princess Leia, and this is where the E11 Rapid Fire Blaster can be fired for a longer period, and the increased firing time is 55% at epic level. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you will know Leia's Rapid Fire E11 is one of my favourite abilities in the entire game. And I've spoke about before with Leia's primary weapon and her E11, she basically has unlimited fire, and that allows that secondary weapon, which is much better, to just be fired for longer. This gives infantry no chance, and even heroes such as Darth Vader are no match for the relentless firing of Princess Leia. This was a hard number 1 spot to pick. I always knew it was going to be Darth Maul because he's my favourite hero in the entire game. But I've gone for Flow Motion, where Darth Maul can do 1 extra spin attack but the recharge rate is slightly slower and the recharge time increase at epic level is 10%. Out of all of Maul's star cards, this has to be the best, and that's because it can do 2 things. It allows you to get some damage by attacking and also quickly escape. So this allows me to do some very quick damage where enemies can't even catch up to me most of the time, especially with 3 of these attacks. And also if you're in danger, use all 3 of these at once and you'll be out of the situation in no time. But that is my list, everyone. Let me know in the comments section, did you agree or disagree with anything I said here today? I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.